Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Saturday, September 18, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting advice that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advice. Seattle Mariners vs Kansas City Royals. Seattle is averaging 4.26 runs per game. Their .223 batting average is 30th in the league. Their .300 on base percentage is 29th, while their .381 slugging percentage is 26th. For being one of the worst teams in their division, the Royals have a serious group of hitters that can be tough for the best pitchers in the league to navigate. Nicky Lopez leads the way with a .299 average, and then Whit Merrifield, 168 hits, and Salvador Perez, 45 home runs, rounded out. Over the last week, Andrew Benintendi has proven his value since coming in from Boston, and is leading the way with a .560 average over the last week. Add in 2 home runs from him and 3 from Perez over that same time frame, and Kansas City has all the makings of a respectable offense in the American League. Our first betting advice is to pick Seattle Mariners. Ty France leads Seattle with a .286 batting average, while Kyle Seager leads the team with 34 home runs and 96 RBI. Seattle's pitching has been better than the team's offense. Opponents have a .250 batting average against the Mariners, which is 18th in the league. Their 4.35 ERA is 17th, while their 1.29 WHIP is 15th. Our second betting advice is to pick over 9. Arizona Diamondbacks vs Houston Astros. Humberto Castellanos, 2.13.90 ERA 1.23 WHIP, takes hill in Game 2 of this series, and in his last start gave up 3 runs on 5 hits in 5 1/3 innings in a 7-3 win over the Seattle Mariners. The D-backs have won 3 of his 4 starts since he joined the starting rotation, and after only giving up 1 run in his first 2 starts, he has given up 8 in his last 2. This is Castellanos' first appearance of the season facing the Astros. While he's had some trouble with free passes this season, McCullers Jr. has fared well on the mound in 2021. He has struck out a healthy 10.48 batters per 9 innings of work, the second highest rate of his career. The Astros right-hander has also found a way to tie up with runners on base, stranding 80.1% of his base runners so far this year. Our first betting advice is to pick Arizona Diamondbacks. Castellanos earned a call-up earlier this season by going 6-1 with a 4.99 ERA and 12 AAA starts. Despite his ERA, he posted encouraging peripherals at the minor league level, fanning 9.21 batters and walking just 2.18 batters per 9 innings of work. However, those rates haven't quite translated to the big leagues just yet. Through 30 innings, Castellanos owns a 6.30 K9 strikeout rate and 3.30 BB9 walk rate. Our second betting advice is to pick over 8.5. Chicago Cubs vs Milwaukee Brewers. Chicago is 26th in team ERA at 4.80, 26th in WHIP at 1.39, and opposing hitters are averaging .253 at the plate against Cubs pitching, which is 22nd in baseball. Kyle Hendricks has 14 victories and 123 strikeouts to lead the Cubs in both categories. Getting the nod on the mound Saturday for Chicago will be Justin Steele. The 26-year-old left-hander is 3-3 with a 4.17 ERA and 43 strikeouts. Chicago ranks 21st in MLB, averaging 4.3 runs per game and 10th with 195 home runs. The pitching staff has struggled with a 4.80 ERA, ranking 26th in MLB. Starting on Sunday will be 26-year-old rookie Justin Steele in 17 games and 6 starts. Steele is 3-3 with a 4.17 ERA and 1.39 WHIP. Our first betting advice is to pick Milwaukee Brewers minus 1.5. At the plate, Milwaukee is 24th in team batting average at .235, 23rd in slugging percentage at .399, and has produced the 12th most runs with 674. Center fielder Avisail Garcia has been the stats king all season from Milwaukee and leads the club with 27 home runs and 82 RBIs. Third baseman Luis Urias has had a strong season as well, with 20 home runs and 65 RBIs. Although former MVP Christian Yelich started slow due to injuries, the left fielder has increased his batting average to .249 and has 45 RBIs. Our second betting advice is to pick under 8. Quick reminder, you can get 125% cashback bonus on your first deposit on our partner sportsbook BetUS after you open an account using our link down below and use our promo code HEISTAKES when making your deposit. St. Louis Cardinals vs San Diego Padres. Yu Darvish has been pitching extremely well, according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 83rd percentile in SBA, 83rd percentile in walk percentage, 81st percentile in ZERA, and 81st percentile in hard hit percentage. His 8.7 barrel percentage is the highest of his career. Darvish throws 7 different pitches: cutter, slider, fastball, curveball, sinker, splitter, changeup, and his cutter has been getting hit the most, as it has a .341 batting average and 10 homers off of it. He faced the Cardinals twice last season as a member of the Chicago Cubs, as he went 2-0 in 13 innings and allowed 2 runs on 9 hits with 1 walk and 18 strikeouts. Our first betting advice is to pick St. Louis Cardinals. Tyler O'Neill has played a big part in the Cardinals' recent success. The 26-year-old slugger has 3 homers, along with 7 RBIs in his last 8 games. O'Neill could reach 30 homers, and he has 26, accompanied by 61 RBIs and in .876 ops on the year. He is 4 for 9 against the Padres this season. Our second betting advice is to pick under 8. Philadelphia Phillies vs New York Mets. The Phillies go with Aaron Nola on Saturday. Nola is 7-8 on the season with a 4.58 ERA in 29 starts. Nola was throwing peas in his last outing with 10 strikeouts in 5.1 innings of work. He got a no decision in the Phillies' 5-4 loss to the Rockies. He gave up 3 runs on 5 hits with 0 walks. The Phillies pitching staff ranks 20th in team ERA and 16th in team WHIP. Offensively, they rank 10th in runs scored, 15th in home runs, and 11th in team batting average. Our first betting advice is to pick New York. Our second betting advice is to pick over. Atlanta Braves vs San Francisco Giants. The Braves suffered yet another defeat as their poor run of recent form has now included 3 straight losses and 4 defeats in their last 5 games. They were beaten 6-5 by the San Francisco Giants in the previous game. Our first betting advice is to pick the Atlanta Braves. San Francisco has not named a starter for this contest. Alex Wood is listed as questionable for returning for Saturday's game. Should he come off the disabled list and be cleared from COVID-19 protocols, he will get the start. Wood is 10-4 with a 4.08 ERA. The San Francisco Giants have clinched a playoff spot, but they have their sights set on baseball's top record. Currently they hold a 1-game lead over Los Angeles for the top spot in the NL West, and there is no doubt that the best record is going to come out of this division. The Giants have a good shot at getting that mark, as they have 3 with Colorado and 3 with Arizona coming up in the next 2 weeks. Our second betting advice is to pick over 8. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.